Come on, Borough, the first comment in the comment section tonight. Well, a very good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Grand Store Victory Park Stadium. Myself, Pete Tscherewik, as always, alongside Ewan Murray. Your response to Come on, Borough.
Uh, well, we'll
Everybody's
wait until
welcome.
the Charlie fans come.
Everybody's welcome. Welcome, Nikki. Say one, pass them on, pass them on. Yeah, never mind, Nikki. Second best is us to being here in person. Yeah, really promising game again. Ewan looking for, I guess, more of the same following on from Saturday afternoon's win against Chester. An emphatic 3-0 win. Obviously, Andy Priest back in the dugout tonight selects a team with one change from that game against Chester. Harvey Smith, a straight swap in for the injured Scott Wilson, and Sam Bird on the bench for the Magpies. Is it a case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I think the way, especially the second half last week, the way that we finished off the game, there's no reason to change it really, apart from the obvious change that was needed.
And here come the two teams led out by Chorley skipper Matt Irwin and the Scarborough skipper Will Thornton. Welcome to this evening's game here at the Grand Store Victory Park Stadium as Chorley take on Scarborough Athletic. My name is Pete Tscherewik alongside Ewan Murray. Ewan, it's 100% 2 from 2 so far. Chorley looking to build on that, make it 3 from 3. And of course, Scarborough, Jonathan Green inside, winning against AFC Fylde at the weekend. So two teams who come into it full of confidence. If you had to put you on the spot, ask for a prediction, what are you going for?
I reckon I can see a 2-0 Charlie tonight. I think
2-0 Chorley.
defensively we've been very solid so far,
Always
and
tough
going
to.
forward we've been able to bully teams as well. So I'm quietly confident for tonight's game.
Yeah, one of those games where Scarborough always seems to put up a good fight. Chorley have got a decent record here in recent years at the Grand Store Victory Park Stadium. Looking at the away record over in North Yorkshire, not the best. But, looking to build on again and just keep pushing. We've got a big game here tonight, and then we follow up with a big away trip at Hereford. Obviously, we'll be both there for that one, and that's, Hereford, not somewhere I particularly enjoy visiting for various different reasons. But, there's no game in this league is a gimme. The 46-game season, and it's always just so tough. But as we've said, you and Chorley will be looking to be on the right side of the result this evening. And hopefully, from Andy Priest and a Chorley point of view, we will be looking to build on that. So just a few moments away from kick-off as referee Callum Jones, who's assisted by Alexander Bealey, Lewis Atkinson on the sidelines alongside Cole Parker, our fourth official. We're only a few minutes away from kick-off, so like I say, a couple of Scarborough players to look out for. Stephen Walker, who got the opening goal against AFC Fylde. Dom Terry, who always causes a few problems out wide. Alex Perber pulling the strings from midfield. And, of course, Richie Bennett, the talismanic striker. Plenty of EFL experience from him. Be looking to cause problems from the opposition's point of view. Just see Andy Priest's grandson, Harry, just on the steps, just in front of us. Quite a nice moment, as always, seeing Priest's grandson here with us. As I say, a few moments away from kick-off. George Horbury going to get proceedings underway here, under the lights. Still pretty warm, and we've got to make the most of it in these times in August. It certainly won't be like this when we get further towards December, January, and February of next year. And off we go. Horbury straight away into Blakeman, who plays a long crossfield ball over towards the head of Thornton, touched down by Bennett, and straight away Steve Walker, the number 9 on the ball for the Sea Dogs. Scarborough looking to start out the blocks quickly. Over it goes, over to the right-hand side towards the box, and the cross comes in. Stephen Walker inside the area. Looked dangerous. It was a teasing ball, and one of those ones you get early doors, Ewan, where you think you've got to just be switched on from minute one, and that was a good example of that.
Just not the best start there, real for Chorley defensively. Adam Blakeman being beaten to a header, and then therefore Dante being able to run inside of Mark Ellis. If there was anyone in the box there, it could have been 1-0 down very early down.
Yeah, Walker was kind of there lying in wait, but the delivery, fortunately, from a Chorley point of view, as you say, just lacked a little bit of extra quality. But Chorley, so it have to be switched on from minute one here. Sampson on the ball for the first time, plays the ball against the feet of Horbury. Jack Sampson just puts his foot in there, nicely won, and now Blakeman can look to break from a Chorley point of view. Blakeman on this left-hand side, driving down, plays a killer ball towards Tom Carr. He lays off to Clark, and luckily from a Scarborough point of view, Kieran Weleji gets his foot on it.
Great play there by Jack Sampson inside the Chorley half, being able to turn and power forward, making an attack.
Yeah, Jake Hall and Will Thornton at the back as Oren Willis has just joined us to our left. Blakeman with a long throw over towards Ellis. It's headed up in the air, but not cleared as yet. Calverley goes up for it. Sampson in, looks to try and keep all of it, but unfortunately, just a bit too much on that. It's cleared away by the visitors. Whitehouse is in nicely there. It's certainly been a fast start, hasn't it, Ewan, in the first few minutes here?
Yeah, both teams look very sharp.
Obviously, plenty of other games going on in National League North this evening, so we'll keep you updated on those. Welcome again to Alan Boardman, familiar face from sunny Spain. Good to have you with us tonight, Alan. Anyone else, let us know where you're listening in from.
Well played there by Tom Carr.
Tom Carr just done really well there when the ball down. He's gone down, and actually, referee Callum Jones has given it the other way, which is an interesting decision for me.
Confusing to say the least, I think.
I have to say, Callum Jones, a referee that we are pretty familiar with here at Chorley. Quite short, softly spoken, with a bit of a Scouse twang to him. And I can't remember the last game he did for us. I do remember him actually, I think, away at Darlington last season. Hey, Jeff, good to have you with us. Hope you and Mitch are having a good time on your jollies. Hopefully have a bit more success to report tonight, Jeff. Fingers crossed. Tom Carr goes down. This time foul is given in Chorley's favour. Jake Hull, I beg your pardon, who is judged to have penalised and fouled Tom Carr. Just on halfway, Blakeman got the ball at his feet.
Everyone going forward here for Chorley early on.
Blakeman coming in to take this free kick. Who goes on the halfway, and Whitehouse is deep running towards it. Flicked on by Sampson into the chest of Ellis. Goes over acrobatically. Of all players, it's Mark Ellis with an overhead kick, and I'm sure Ryan Jacobs would have been proud of that one, but didn't get a clean contact on it. And down for a goal kick for Ryan Whitley to take. It's just see in front of us there, one of the floodlights has flickered, so we'll have to keep our eye on that one. Yeah, fingers crossed, Jeff. Hopefully another good night for the Magpies this evening. So plenty of supporters still coming into the ground, and
foul there on Mark Ellis.
Another foul, another one on Bennett, on Ellis this time. Ball over the top towards Sampson, who flicks on against the challenge of Thornton. Carr in on Hull, and Stephen Walker just trying to regain the ball for Scarborough. Good play from George Horbury to hold on to that. Whitehouse touches it. Left, right, drills down the line. He looks to beat Alex Brown digs out a little bit of a cross, touchdown from Carr inside the edge of the box. Aubrey loops up across. Looks a bit too much on that, and give it away. Sheepley Cowley goes for a shot. A little bit sloppy that from Scarborough, has to be said. Ewan, I think it was Welledge who just tried to put his foot through it, but didn't get the clean contact and got away with one.
Yeah, I think more coming from the pressure from the Chorley attack there.
It's a little bit like how it was on Saturday. I'm sure you'd agree. You know, that kind of persistent pressing. They're really trying to push for it. They're trying to get up in the faces and force the issue. You can hear the Scarborough faithful over in the Frank Powell stand as the Sea Dogs have got a throw just past, but halfway into the Chorley half. Alex Brown has got it in hand. Plays it short into Tate. Gets his feet crossed and Calverley can clear. Bit of a loose ball that from Pervert, but he'll get away with it. And now maybe a chance on the counter here for Jack Sampson if he can lay off to Tom Corr. He's gone down. He's done really well, actually, Jack Sampson, to keep hold of that and lay it into Horbury. Blakeman down the line towards the left-hand side for Clark. First time crosses the ball towards Tom Corr. It's a dangerous one, that. He's asking for a handball. Well, Ewan, if James Tarkovsky's handball from last night, is anything to go by, I think he's got a question to be asked there.
It's a shame we haven't got VAR in to be.
There's a half chance. Down the line from Henley.
Scarborough of these long balls, always aiming for the two striker. Flowing one well there by Billy Whitehouse.
Yeah, another throw. You can just see Jack Sampson. Oh, and all of a sudden you see the Scarborough backroom staff with looks to be a cup of tea, coffee or bovril given to them by one of our head stewards. Mine towards Sampson.
Yeah.
Bit of Chorley throw. Alex Brown thought he'd got away with one there, but the linesman on this near side.
Opportunity here for Blakeman to get the ball into the box.
I'm not sure if Oren was asking me for a drink break there, Ewan. Instead, he's asking me for a cup of tea, so I'll happily oblige. Maybe one day you'll get the call if you want a tea, but Blakeman there trying to get the give and go with Sampson, but no joy. Scott Wilson just about to walk past us, arm in his sling, and you'd say how big of a miss is Scott Wilson going to be for Chorley, but it's probably just a good job that we've got an able replacement, like for like swap in Harvey Smith.
That you're never really going to be able to replace the presence that Scott Wilson is, but you can have someone as almost a like for like replacement. Yeah. You want it to be Harvey Smith.
I think Harvey, fair to say, he's probably a bit bigger. He's a little bit more aggressive than Scott. Scott very agile, can play at fullback as well. Super Doctor Gamer, Andy Priest gave a little bit of an update on Cole Hall early this week in his interview. If you want to go and listen into that, he just has a little talk on Cole Hall. I won't divulge into it on here, but if you want to listen into his interview that we had with him yesterday, he mentions Cole Hall and his availability on there. Bit of chance here. Shot comes in from Alex Wiles, who had the shot.
There's a few occasions now where Scarborough have had the opportunity to shoot on the edge of the box.
He's gone for that one there as Alex Wiles, but not really a clean contact. And again, it was kind of into a number of bodies, and Chorley just being patient at this moment in time. Obviously, 11 minutes gone here. First goal's gone in. Sorry, the second goal's now gone in. 1-0 to Bedford at home against AFC Telford. And AFC Fylde have taken the lead.
Scarborough in there on the left-hand side.
Shot comes in. It's on target from Alex Brown, but it's straight at Matt Irwin. Danny Ormerod's got the opener at Blackwell Meadows for AFC Fylde. Henley plays it back to Whitehouse. He looks for the give and go with Carr. Whitehouse again. It's a teasing ball towards Warren Clark. Got to flip back here to Henley. It's a good, well-worked move, but just can't get on the end of it.
Bit of afters there between Mark Ellis and Will Thornton up top for Scarborough.
Yeah. Will Thornton, the skipper.
Sampson's done very well there, taking on
Warren
the
Clark
control.
down this left-hand side against Kieran Welledgy. Just takes his time. 2 players on him now. Still going. Warren Clark crosses. He's asking for a corner, and referee Callum Jones says, no, not this time. Goal kick to Scarborough.
Good defending that by Kieran Willage.
Yeah, as I say, Danny Ormerod with the opening goal for AFC Fylde. Danny, of course, familiar face to those at Chorley, on loan with us last year. Got his opened his account for the National League North campaign. As I say, still goalless here. 15 minutes nearly gone. 13 in fact. Sampson looking to get on the end of that. Carr battling away with Thornton, sorry. And this time Jake Hull punts out into touch. Horbury offers the short throw, but doesn't get it. And Henley, I think he'll just look to take a couple of yards out of it and go towards Carr and Whitehouse and Sampson, who's down the line. Harvey Smith's offering short. Goes in towards Tom Carr after all that. Good control from Tom Carr, and Alex Wiles is asking for a Scarborough throw. Leamington have taken the lead away at Peterborough Sports, who today have signed Elliot Whitehouse on loan from Macclesfield Town. That's an interesting move. Well, here we are at the Grand Store Victory Park Stadium. Blakeman likely to be a long throw. No, he takes it short instead. Goes back to... Oh!
No foul.
For those listening in, it's a bit of a late challenge on Blakeman, and he kind of gives Blakeman a little tap to say there was no malice. It was a genuine attempt for the ball. Blakeman this time goes for a bit of a shot on goal, and move breaks down, although great acrobatic ball from Warren Clark.
I think Purvis got away with one there.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was certainly not like the challenge on Saturday from Jack Bainbridge, but still have to ask the question. This time, Thornton just lumps it long, and it's towards Matt Irwin. He's under pressure from Stephen Walker, and he curls it away and out for a Scarborough throw.
Good out of that by Harvey Smith. It's put further away by Billy Whitehouse. Tom Carroll chase onto this.
Tom Carr having his shirt pulled by Will Thornton. And Tom Carr just having a little word with Will. Mark Ellis there, just shepherded that one away. Perver could have pitched though there. You and it just kind of dies on Alex Perver. Just no zip really in that, no real bounce. Long ball again from Scarborough is the plan of action. It's a long one towards Bennett, who is headed away by Smith, and they come again, the Sea Dogs. Ellis in a foot race here with number 11, which is Luca Colville. Wiles now Weleji foot in from Blakeman, but Weleji still kept it. It crosses in low. Shot comes in from Alex Wiles, I think it was, and it's straight at Owen again. "17 minutes gone, and what's a chance, Ewan?"
Yeah, you'd probably say that Scarborough have the better chances so far.
Good ball from Perver that time, trying to unlock the door with a bit of triangle, and good touch there from, can't quite catch his number, Ewan, number 11, Colville. Left to right, cross comes in, and it's in. The opening goal, and it's Stephen Walker. It's really good play from Luca Colville, 19 minutes gone, and Chorley find themselves a goal behind.
Yeah, you have to say that piece of play overall, bit of triangles in the middle pitch. Eventually broke out wide for Colwell, and his ball into the box to finish off perfectly.
And there you go, there's the noise coming from the Scarborough supporters, as you'd expect. Not for the first time this season, though. Surely a goal behind, but wouldn't say they'll be particularly deterred by that. Play back underway. So Stephen Walker with the opening goal for the visitors. But Ewan, I'll just say,
Yeah, I think, as we said, it was great build-up played by Scarborough there. None of the Charlie players can really get close to the ball as they were pinging it around with the triangles.
yeah, it was just sort of opened up from Perver, and then Colville just came alive. He seems to be playing that kind of I guess you'd call it the free roll, if you like, and he's going left to right, right to left, and then in that instance, he just kind of opens it up a little bit, gets a pocket of space. The delivery is absolutely spot on, it has to be said, and Scarborough find themselves in front. A bit of chance here. A little bit of a half chance, that one, a bit of a fortuitous one, Ewan, where the ball flicks off a player and then almost goes back into Colville again.
Charlie just needs to weather this storm a bit.
Could have let play go there for me, Ewan, but question coming in, is the manager back in the dugout? Yes, Andy Priest is back in the dugout this evening following his suspension.
Chance for Charlie to get a bit of respite here.
So Irwin with a long ball towards Sampson, who battles away with Thornton. Smith, then Henley, first time, and Tom Carr's in behind here. If he can get the ball right, right-hand side of the D, plays it to Whitehouse. He's slid in by Brown, and Whitehouse wins his side a throw. Chorley to come in with a long throw again. Blakeman over to take it when it comes. By Ennis, he heads it. Off target though this time. Goal for Macclesfield Town. They've hit the front against Southport. Another good start for John Rooney's side, who'll be looking to bounce back themselves after a disappointing defeat against Oxford City. Tom Carr battling away with Thornton, does well again to win his side a throw. And you'd imagine again, here he comes, Blakeman. Come over to take it from the right-hand side.
We need some more first contacts on these headers there in the box.
Yeah, what you could see from Scarborough is they've got a significant amount of height in the likes of Hull, Steady, Will Thornton. And it comes over towards Sampson. It's up in the edge, still alive. Sampson goes to get a shot off, a massive shot for a penalty. And was offside on the break. There's a massive shout for a penalty there. That's a massive, massive shout for a penalty. Ewan, what's your view on that? Do you think penalty, or is it just tough to see?
I just don't see Jack Sampson miscuing a shot like that if he doesn't get any contact on his foot.
Yeah, it was really hard to see.
It also has to be said, though, the line there by the defence, particularly George Horbury stepping up, just meant that Stephen Walker was offside there.
Yeah, it was a really good bit of play, actually, from Henley to make sure he got it. He had to get it absolutely right, otherwise Walker was in. So, no penalty this time. But again, Chorley had to be really switched on. Pressure on here as Calverley goes down the right. He's lost it though, and this is a bit of a problem. It's 4-on-3, and Horbury's got to get it right. Herver just looking to slow the play down. He does it really well. Finds Kieran Willedgy. Good play there from Warren Clark. Gets in to sort of try and clear away the danger.
Good ball, though.
In the box, in towards the box it comes.
Henley with a good run forward here.
Bo Davies says Cole Hall wouldn't do anything anywhere. Well, Cole Hall got double figures for goals last season. How many Scarborough players got double figures? Answers on a postcard for that one. Again, the long ball comes in from Smith. He's not quite on the same wavelength, and he actually gets it wrong, and it goes out for a Scarborough throw. Brown will go over to take the throw. On halfway, Warren Clark gets his ball wrong, and it's nearly into BBC Radio Lancashire's ISDN. Dan Jewell alongside Brett Ormeron in the commentary box tonight. Chorley just struggling to get out a little bit here. I think, for me, I don't know what you're thinking, but seems to be a lot of this, just kind of trying to get the territorial play going. The long balls are coming, but the long balls, for me, they're not really working.
No, I think you just need to get the ball on the deck. Try and
Again,
play
it's
it
a long
around
ball. That's a
Scarborough.
brilliant first touch from
touch
Sampson.
there,
He gets it to Carr and does well in the end, actually, to get a foot on that Whitehouse. Over on the left, not many in the box for him. Henley's overlapping, but Stephen Walker actually nips in all the way back from playing up front. Wins the ball back for his side as Brown goes long down the line towards Bennett. He gets a foot on it, but Ellis is there. Just about keeps it in. Again, Scarborough looking to benefit and nearly got away through there. The contact's a little bit too much on that.
It's so dynamic with the movement, these Scarborough forwards. You've seen Dante there running through the middle.
Yeah, it's just that little, the kind of there every time. They're always wanting to nip in and basically be a nuisance and just try and hope for the little bit of an error, hope for the ricochet, hope to just benefit from something there. Ewan, as long with his goal kick, Sampson's there on Thornton. He's actually flicked on by Hull, and this time it's Thornton against Tom Carr. A lot of pushing and shoving in there, Ewan, but the referee allows play to continue. Again, hopeful ball over towards Carr and Thornton. Good play from Sampson to win the ball back this time for Chorley.
The Scarborough midfielders have seen a lot of the ball here in the first half.
Yeah, they seem very content on keeping possession. Works up town have taken the lead away at Radcliffe.
Deep cross by
Very
Brown.
deep cross, that one.
Colville heads across. Cleared away by Mac Ellis. The Purvis pass is cut out well by Adam Henley.
See again there though, he's just goes to the long ball. He's trying to find Carr. He's battling away with. He's all over Tom Carr. What? No, he's got his hands on Tom Carr's mouth. And Ewan, for me, it doesn't really get much more obvious than that. He literally was like, he was trying to stop Tom Carr from breathing. It was hand over the mouth, over the throat. But the linesman's giving it the other way.
Seen Will Thornton here. It's got away with two now. Where the free kick's actually been given in his favour.
I just think for me, it's. I don't know what.
Did the referee
Tom
so
Carr,
far
the words with the linesman, that's terrible.
Very lenient with contacts. Until it seems to not benefit the Chorley players.
No, and TC, I think in that instance, he's just got to keep his head switched on, keep going for it. He's got to keep pushing.
Long throw by Brown into the box.
Yeah, it's more than one ball on the pitch. And Sampson kicks one and the other one's into the feet of Chris Anderson. So, further delay for Scarborough. Brown takes a throw but gets it wrong. And the referee actually says it's a foul throw. So Chorley will benefit in any case, Ewan. So I guess a win-win for that.
Rarity in the modern game, that, a foul throw.
Well, if I have to tell you a secret, I once made 3 foul throws in the same game. So, fair to say I wasn't particularly good at taking throws, and that's a really good bit of officiating there for me from Callum Jones. He spots Alex Purver pulling back on Billy Whitehouse, and he's gone back and given him the foul. And I think in instances like that, the referee doesn't get enough credit because it was off the ball. So opportunity knocks Blakeman to take the free kick. It's about 15, 20 yards inside the Scarborough half.
Interesting to note here, Jack Sampson's position is almost as if he's waiting for a header back across goal towards him.
Blakeman to deliver to Diag, and it's too much on it, and it's not a brilliant delivery from Blake. It has to be said. Unfortunately, he goes it straight into the hands of Ryan Whitley. Ryan Whitley won't remember that end too fondly when he fell victim to the wrath of Jack Hazelhurst when he scored an absolute screamer a couple of years ago. And that time Blakeman, he puts his foot through it, and I think he catches Calverley in the private parts. But Calves is okay. Kingsland Town have hit the front against Spennymoor Town on the road. Tom Carr in a foot race here with Thornton does well. Holds him off. Still going is Tom. Plays it back to Whitehouse and Thornton all over him. First time crossing from Whitehouse. It's over towards Sampson. And Ryan Whitley's gone down in a heap off nothing. But I think in more of an instance, there was probably more contact made with the defender who actually has gone down.
Yeah, Jake Hull down here for Scarborough.
Time for Andy Priest's players, a few of them to have a drink. Okay. Keep our eyes on the injured party. I think it was a head injury for all accounts. Billy Whitehouse in deep conversation with Chris Anderson, Jack Sampson having a word with Christian Hughes, and you just see Andy Priest giving a few marching orders to Tom Carr and Jack Sampson. And Oren rightly says to us to our left, the player's been caught in the head. Why is he not off the field?
You tell me.
Has to be said, actually, the game on Saturday where there was the 8-second rule for a goal kick. Well, actually, in the Premier League, Martin Dubravka was penalised against Tottenham Hotspur, and then they received the corner. So, proof in the pudding that the rule is in place. However, the referee didn't give it the other day. Long ball played up towards Bennett. Shepherd away, Henley fighting away with Smith, and Horbury looking to get combative there, does well. Henley under pressure by Bennett, but does well to hook it over towards Tom Carr. Fouled again by Will Thornton.
First one that Carr's got given for him there.
He's kicked the ball away there, the Scarborough player. Again, Irwin this time to take the free kick just inside the Chorley half. A lot of pulling and shoving going on there. Yeah. That's a ridiculous amount of push and shoving. It's still continuing. It's a really... Oh, and Ellis this time caught, and that's another one.
I think the referee's let about 5 or 6 fouls go there. And then eventually, seeing that Mark Ellis has been toppled.
Free kick on about 30 yards. It's a bad challenge, that on Ellis.
Still reluctant to get his cards out here, though, the referee. Opportunity here, though, for Blakeman to perhaps test Ryan Whitley in goal for Scarborough.
Scarborough with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in the wall. 6. Five-man wall for Borough. What can Adam Blakeman do? We've seen him do it many times before. Can this be another case of an Adam Blakeman masterstroke? Well, we'll soon find out. Here he comes, Blakeman to take it, swings it, and it's all away, there you go! You might have a 6-man wall, but it doesn't matter, one shot when Adam Blakeman's over it. 36 minutes on the clock, and Chorley back in the game. What a great goal that was then. I had to say, the tweet called it. Adam Blakeman territory, and there we go. The Magpies level, 37 minutes on the clock. It's Chorley 1, Scarborough Athletic 1.
That's why we call it Adam Blakeman territory. Ryan Whitley, I think he may have got a hand to it, but no chance to be able to take that around the post. Great free kick from Blakeman, 1-1.
So Ewan, I'm happy to say I've absolutely called that one. Hopefully not for the first time or the last time this season, but just shows a really poor challenge on Ellis and all the combative play from Scarborough. It's actually, I suppose, inadvertently done them no good, because now they find themselves a goal apiece, and all the hard work that they've done to get in front has been undone by just one brilliant piece of play from Blakeman.
Yeah, and you would have said up until that point, Scarborough were probably the slightly better side. But when your foul player's there with Adam Blakeman, when he can step up and do something like that.
It's just what Blakes does, isn't it? We had a few, and
Harvey Smith there has been caught. Closed down holding his face.
yeah, another stoppage in play. Smithy caught in the face.
I think he was caught by Richie Bennett. Don't think the referee saw any of it though.
And there you go. Just as it was when Scarborough opened the scoring, now it's the Chorley fans making all the noise over on that Duke Street end. So just what Chorley needed as we head towards half-time here at the Grandstore Victory Park Stadium. Of course, Scarborough took the lead from Stephen Walker. But Adam Blakeman back on terms.
Slits on by
Still alive inside the box. Sampson there with a foot on it. Goes outside the box. And it's 2-1. I'm not sure who's got it. I think Tom Carr's claiming it. And TC's got the goal, and just like that, look how quickly a game can turn on its head. Tom Carr back in the goals. 2 goals in 3 games for Chorley, and 41 minutes gone. It's Chorley 2, Scarborough Athletic 1. Get in.
What is it the fans say here? Set piece again, away. Another set piece. Another goal.
It's just another set piece where it's just a dangerous ball Will Thornton complaining to referee Callum Jones. He's not happy, Thornton. No card for Will Thornton, but he was certainly being... So Ewan, we just said, didn't we? It's just exactly what Chorley wanted on the stroke of half time. Well, someone's mentioned it in the comments there, Alan Boardman, double bubble. Alan, absolutely right. And now Jonathan Greening's got a job on his hands here. You can't hear any crowd noise. Is that deliberate? It's more because we've got microphones with headsets on, so probably isolates us a little bit. I mean, if you could hear crowd noise, it probably would take away from our coverage. So you'll have to put it with our voice rather than the crowd, but hope that works for you all the same.
Late challenge there. I think that Billy Whitehouse and that's Perver. Might be slightly fortunate there, Billy, to get away with the booking. That being said, he has run over some far side of the pitch to escape the referee's wrath straight away.
Oh, given away cheaply there from a Scarborough. Billy Whitehouse on the right. Spins the ball out towards Calvary. Good first touch from him, driving inside towards the box. Goes back instead to Blakeman, who delivers first time. It's looped very high. Whitley's going to be under pressure. Here he is. Does really well, actually, to claim it.
That's a good touch, that by George Aubrey.
We're doing really well again. Ewan, has to be said, he was named the man of the match on Saturday against Chester, and he's picked up again. Every game so far this season, albeit only the third one, he's been absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, he's been immense so far this season.
Connor Woods up the scoring for Chester, and we'll keep you updated as best we can on other goals elsewhere in the division. But right here, right now, Grand Store Victory Park Stadium, it's Chorley 2, Scarborough Athletic 1. Great ball over the top again. Yeah, Tom Carr, 2 goals for him, 2 goals for Sampson. Both started really well. I think Calves has caught him there, and the referee going into his pocket. It's a bit of a coming together. I think he's probably going to book Calverley for this, but he just leaves his foot inadvertently in.
It looked as though from our angle that Calvin may have been taken out from behind.
Yeah, I think he was caught, but he just left his foot up, so I don't know what he's going to give it, how he's going to give it here, Callum Jones. Both players, well, Calverley not up to his feet just yet. Yellow card in hand. We just tick over to the 45th minute. 3/100ths of a second out on my time. And only 1 minute added on at the break. I think that was 100%. Yeah, Mike Calverley is booked for that. So Mike Calverley's been booked 1 minute of additional time, and Ewan probably should see us through to the break. Maybe one last chance for Scarborough. Shot comes in. Shot for a penalty.
Penalty.
And he's given it. He's given a penalty for that. Andy Priest unmoved. He's given a penalty to Scarborough. I'm pretty sure, Ewan. I'll just double check, but I'm pretty sure he's given a penalty to Scarborough here.
Yeah, it looked as though following the shot which was originally saved by Irwin, Harvey Smith and
the player's still down.
The player down came together in a bit of a 50-50. And the referee's
I'm
pointing
not
to the
sure,
spot.
but he's made up his mind, and it's a penalty to Scarborough. Well, Ewan, we just thought that surely we're going to see themselves through to the break with a goal advantage. Scarborough here have got a chance to level it right on the stroke of half time, but it's Steve Walker who's going to take this one. So Walker versus Irwin. We all know what Irwin's like with his penalty saving heroics. Can this be another one to add to his ever growing collection? We're about to find out. It's Walker versus Irwin.
Looks like quite a short run up.
Here comes Stephen Walker. Referee Callum Jones just making him wait for this one. As we still wait, whistle blows. Walker versus Irwin. Here he comes. Stutters and he just dribbles it past Irwin. Sends him the wrong way and Borough a level.
It's a good penalty. It's a good composed penalty.
So, Ewan, interesting. I suppose interesting field of emotions after that. Andy Priest will be disappointed to have conceded right on the stroke of half time, having got the one only a few minutes before.
I think Scarborough going to the break, feeling that they're good value for being level as well.
That'll probably be it, yeah. So, Ewan, an action-packed first half that started with a goal from Stephen Walker and ended with a goal from Stephen Walker. It's 2-2 here at the break. Walker with 2. And Chorley, 1 from Blakeman, 1 from Carr. We'll be back very shortly. Go and have a breather because we certainly need one. Welcome back, everybody, for the second half of this evening's game between Chorley and Scarborough. Ewan, I asked you this question on Saturday. I'll ask it you again under albeit different circumstances. What does Chorley need to do to win this game?
I think more so a bit more pressure on the ball whenever Scarborough have got it. I think in midfield in particular, we didn't have enough of the ball, where Scarborough were sort of knocking it about us in particular for their first goal. However, second half of each game so far this season, we've been much better than the first, so let's hope it continues today.
Yeah, and I think Andy Priest will have really waxed lyrical about that in terms of wanting to write home in that, listen, we've been okay, we've still scored twice, but we have conceded twice. So they've nullified the threats of Scarborough. We know what they're like. They've been very physical in that first half. They need to very much nullify it. Ellis penalised for a challenge. No hesitation from referee Callum Jones. And Borough have a free kick. And again, Scarborough, for this second half, will be kicking towards their fans behind the Frank Powell stand. Mo Torre has just scored his first goal for Southport. Good mate of mine, Mo. Yeah, going to play through Mo Torre, and he's just scored for Southport to equalise against Macclesfield. So, free kick to come in. It's deep, it's over towards the head of... Oh, good save by Ewan. Really good, smart stop down low by Matt Ewan. Chorley undone a little bit there from the set piece, and Ewan this time he goes to take the goal kick quickly. Scarborough looking to come out of the traps quickly here. Good save that from Matty. Had to be alert.
Good reaction save.
Whitehouse looking to try and build something here for Chorley. Gives the ball away, though, as Henley was looking to overlap. Scarborough again, Ewan, looking to come quickly and to try and restamp their authority on this game. It's funny enough, actually, Mo Torre's goal sounds to have come from the fault of Max Dearnley, another former Chorley player in goal for Mac, as Ellis then gives the ball away cheaply to Wiles. Maybe a chance here for Borough. On the counter once more, Walker does really well there, ball across the box, and Smith has to be alert.
Whitehouse can bring it forward here, though. That's his well cut out there by Alex Brown. Uncharacteristic mistake there by Mark Ellis.
Yeah, it was a little bit slippery, if you like. It wasn't great. Couldn't get the ball under his feet, and he sort of just dribbled it back to Wiles and gave them the opportunity to try and build off it. Oxford City, by the way, a goal to the good at Agborough against Kidderminster Harriers. That could be a turn up for the books. Many had Oxford written off earlier in the early part of the season, coming into the season itself, but they've actually started pretty well. Beat Macclesfield at the weekend. Obviously, they were 2-0 up against Fylde and ended up losing that game, but certainly Ross Jenkins inside have actually done quite well so far. So, long kick from Whitley, headed up in the air nicely by Whitehouse. Sampson touches it on towards Carr, looking to try and link up together once more. Whitehouse down the right. Yeah, the drum going is Sampson. Ball at his feet goes back to Whitehouse again on the right hand side. 1v1 with Pervert. Crosses it first time. It's cleared away by Thornton.
Kept him well there by Whitehouse.
Scarborough again, just looking to try and counter. Blakeman gets a bit loose on his touch, but actually in the end does really well to deny Scarborough a route to goal. Blakeman that time caught.
Blakeman back over.
Referee Callum Jones is just having a word. Shakes of the head. I think it's Colville nearest to us. Curzon Ashton have equalised at the Diva against Chester. Curzon haven't really got into life so far in this season under Mark Bradshaw. Here remains 2 apiece. Irwin about to take free kick. Here he comes. It's long. It's swirling. It's headed up in the air by Hull. Blakeman going for seconds. Gets the contact. Ellis this time again goes long towards Warren Clark. He's looked to have been caught there. And you mentioned in the first half, Chorley needed to get that first and second contact. Well, he certainly seems to have had more of that.
Yeah,
Sampson
definitely.
inside the box has it. It's being pulled here. Continues Clark under pressure from Welledgy. Chorley a bit isolated here, and it's good defending actually in the end.
Ellis has done well there to win it again.
Play continues though. Good header from Ellis back into Sampson, who again 2 men on him. Back to Horbury looking for a pocket of space. Behind it, it's a goal kick, and incidentally, yet to be a corner in this game. Warren, who I know to my left is a big fan of corners, especially in Chorley games. Well, 52 minutes gone here and not one in the game as yet. Marine have hit the front away at Merthyr Town. And Bobby Grant's side have quietly gone about their business as well. Another team who got a great result against Buxton. It's just showing already the early signs in this league, Ewan, that anyone can beat anyone, and you've got to be at it absolutely at all times. There's no gimmies in this division.
Yeah, very competitive league this year by the looks of things.
I think I'd go as far as to say I think it's as competitive as it's ever been at this level. Warren Clark trying to do well, does really well there to get his foot in.
Warren Clarkson very well again.
Down the line it goes from Perver to Welledgy. Welledgy does well, shakes off the challenge of Horbury. Perver has the ball at his feet under pressure from Tom Carr. Good play from Blakeman. You can hear him there, Ewan, trying to command it against Warren Clark. And that's a bad challenge by Perver on Carr. Oren Willis says card. Does Callum Jones agree? It looks like he's going to let him get away with it. But that was a painful one, Ewan.
Painful one. I think it looked worse than maybe it was.
Takes it quickly, does Blakeman. Goes down the line towards Warren Clark. 1v1 with Luca Colville. Right-footed, crosses. It's cleared away and then poked back in the air by Blakeman. Headed on. Sampson's there in the box. Tries to battle away for it and kicks the ball into the advertising boards in frustration, Jack Sampson. I don't think Callum Jones is best pleased with that reaction. Although somebody has just made a comment, Alan Boardman says Chorley currently top of the league. Well, would be interesting in that though. You always think after 3 games, there's always usually at least a few teams who win 3 out of 3. And as this moment in time, nobody's managed to do that. Chorley be looking, of course, to try and achieve that. And it's good. Hook clear, only as far as Perver on halfway. Sampson again, Ewan, as he did on Saturday, looks really up for the fight here and keeps coming deep to try and retain possession. It's one of those again, Ellis. Tries to find Horbury, and there's a lot of this, is there? A lot of physical contact.
It just seems like neither team can get the ball on the deck at the minute.
Something like, obviously you said it in the first half, and there this time Ewan George Horbury is bundled to the floor and falls into the advertising board. It was a really bad bit of contact there. Good defending from Calverley that time, though, to see away the danger, but it had to be a foul there on.
And yeah, again,
Sorely, and this time Callum Jones gives a free kick in favour of Chorley and Jack Sampson, much to the grievance of Jonathan Greening. Yeah, Champions League winning manager, although as a player, it has to be said. Jonathan Greening. So Blakeman this time won't be going for goal from here, although Callum Jones has just stopped the play. Blakeman diagonally again, but I think, straight into the hands of Whitley, and he's not right with his delivery on that time, Blakeman.
Good ball forward by Scarborough.
Blake's got to get it right, hooks it nicely, gets away with it. "3-0 Kings Lynn. Michael Giassi has got his second. Clark looking to put some pressure on Will Edgy. Blakeman steps in, does well, gives it away though, and Blakeman inadvertently has found himself undone here. He needs to rely on George Horbury. Whitehouse to work nicely there, and Ellis as well steps in. Now Chorley can look to count themselves. It's Carr and Sampson who lead the charge. Whitehouse is now in there to pick up the pieces. Whitehouse back to Horbury. And Smith tries to play it back to Irving, but doesn't strike it cleanly, and it dribbles, to put it politely, towards Irwin. The ball over the top this time towards Carr. He's got it. He can't control his touch. It's behind for a goal kick. Oren Willis to my left asking, is it time to make a change? Well, surely you've certainly got options on that bench. Tom Walker, Craig Hewitt, Harry Ibbotson. Attacking options there. They've also got defensive options if they want to freshen up. And just as Oren, you mentioned it, Craig Hewitt's just taken his bib off. And I think that only means one thing. Craig Hewitt, his introduction looks imminent again. Mark Ellis fouled this time. Been a lot of these fouls tonight. I don't know how I would describe them. They're just combative play, lots of physical play from both teams. I'd say probably, if I had to say one or the other, it's probably more Scarborough than Chorley, but it's probably part of their plan, Ewan.
Yeah, I think definitely their game plan is just lump it up to two strikers, really, and have runners coming off them.
They've done the job as well, and they're still, like I say, very much in this game. As here, Craig Hewitt. Looks like he'll probably come on at the next opportunity. Ball long over by Irwin. Attempted hook clear from Scarborough isn't great, and Blakeman goes for first time. Ball, Horbury this time, pokes it up into the edge, flicked on, headed on by Smith. Still alive, and this time gratefully into the hands of Whitley, who wastes no time in trying to set him free. And again, another foul.
I think that's good play, that by George Horbury, just getting his body in front of the ball.
Scarborough Their backroom staff protesting, otherwise Bedford have got their second. And it's the swap. It's probably to be expected. It's Craig Hewitt on in place of Billy Whitehouse, right on the hour mark. Craig Hewitt, who hasn't started a game yet this season. He's had to have his minutes, suppose, limited to opportunities off the bench. Obviously came on against Chester, didn't play a minute against Darlington. He probably will have wanted to have played more, but probably for Craig, a case of he just needs to build up those minutes, get more in the tank. And it's Tyrone Marsh, again, that man who can't get out of my head from that time. He caused havoc on Chorley. Warren Clark trying to get his foot in, and Chorley, again, just struggling to get up ball on the deck. Carr's come back and he's given the ball away. Blakeman's got a foot in, but Walker's there. It's 3-on-2. Carverley's steaming to get the ball back. Walker's done really well. He's beaten his man. Beaten two. Has a shot, and he does really well there, Stephen Walker. He probably deserves a bit better of an outcome. Really good play from Stephen Walker on the counter. 61 minutes played, still 2 apiece here. But Walker really smart there on the counter. So, all said and done. Play now continues with a short throw taken by Will Edgy. Craig Hewitt, his first job to do is to try and defend. Cross does eventually come in, but it's gathered pretty easily by Ewan, and Chorley looking to try and up the tempo a little bit here. Good play from Tom Carr, finds Adam Henley.
Misplaced pass to Calverley, and it's cleared away by Scarborough.
Here's a shout there from back in the stands from our Chorley Chief Executive, Terry Robinson. You don't very often hear Terry shouting. And again, Irwin Long, good touch from Sampson. First touch in attack for Craig Hewitt. Down the left he goes, tries to beat Willedge. He's got 2 on him. Still going, crosses, and now, finally, after 63 minutes, it's the first corner of the game.
It's great first start by Sampson to release Hewitt down the left-hand side. Close down there by 3 Scarborough defenders. Does well to win a corner. Mark Ellis having a word with Blake before he takes the corner.
So, will it be that age-old combination again of...
It's taken short to
Hewitt. Short one,
Hewitt.
it won't be Blakeman to Ellis. It's Blakeman to Hewitt. Drive towards the box. It's in towards the box. It's flicked on. It's headed. Goal by Mark Ellis. After all that, on target, saved by Whitley. Referee just stopping him. Oh, he's stopping him because he doesn't want him to go any further with his throw. Bedford, having gone 2-0 up, I've just had a man sent off, so Chance there, calls for handball on the edge of the box. Scarborough still play it, looking to play it neatly and nicely.
Team Scarborough happy not to rush the build-up play.
A little bit like how Chester played in that first 10 minutes, just patient, trying to play it out the back a little bit. We haven't seen much of Richie Bennett tonight. Most of the attacking players come through Steve Walker, and here he is again, really deft with his feet. And that time the ball was in towards Bennett, who linked up nicely with him, but again, the
Bennett
ball
was
wasn't.
marshalled well there by Harvey Smith.
The ball had to be absolutely pinpointing. Irwin, out of his hands he goes. It's long once again towards Warren Clark, who's gone over to the right. Hewitt now on the left. Ellis plays it long, and it's a dangerous ball. It's actually flicked on by the head of Tom Carr, and he'll do really well there. Ewan to get hold of it. Now, Craig Hewitt, 1v1 with Willedge down this left-hand side. Keeps going, drives in towards the box. Plays it across. Oh, it's save! That's off the line again! So close to Chorley's third. Really good play from Hewitt to beat Willedge. Cuts it back to Sampson, and it's a really good save from Scarborough's goalkeeper, Ryan Whitley.
Let's look a ball to Hewitt. Good first touch by Hewitt. It's Colville well back there with a good challenge.
So, Harry Green, a player who would have been marked as one to watch, certainly, for tonight's game from the visitors. It was quite surprised, to not see him start. But set to enter the fray, the number 10 for Borough. But not before a Blakeman long throw. And it comes again. Front post across the box.
Oh.
Again, once more shouts for a penalty. Andy Priest, arms stretched, claiming for it. Ball deep into the box. Ellis is there. Blakeman on the edge. Has a shot, goes for goal. It's on target, straight at Whitley.
Better though for Chorley.
They're really trying to turn the screw.
And it has to be said, since Craig Hewitt has come on, we've looked a bit more of an attacking threat.
So Alex Wiles is off. His evening is over, and Harry Green is going to come on to replace him. So Harry Green, a live wire attacking midfielder, can play off the left. He's going to come on. Well, he's on, sorry. Down the line it goes towards Sampson. He's just been fouled by Willedge.
The referee's given a lot more of these fouls in the second half. There's a bit more lenient with the Scarborough defenders in the first half.
It's one of those, isn't it? You hear stories about a referee giving no cards in the first half and then giving 7 in the second. Well, there's only been 1 yellow card in this game so far, and that went to Mike Carverley. But it has to be said, there's certainly been more fouls so far in the second half, and I think a lot of them, it's just the cumulative fouls that, you know, how much do you think you can get away with? Well, now, not being getting away with. Blakeman this time, and more of a dive again, but it's deep towards the head of Smith. Headed up in the air by Horbury, deep into the box, flicked on. It's there to Mark Ellis. It's down, has a go for goal, and it flashes across the face.
I think it was blocked away by a Scarborough defender.
And again, second time tonight where they've kicked the ball away, and there's a yellow card given for that. George Short. And Willis says George Short. Well, it's not going to be short, it's long. Flicked up in the air. Horbury is there this time, though, on the end of it. Whitley punches. Still alive, good deep cross. It's there towards Mark Ellis and it's headed over.
Just give us a
Headed
corner.
over and it's a corner. I thought it was a goal kick and so did the Scarborough backroom staff, but it's not. It's a Chorley corner.
I think Scarborough feeling the pressure now. Chorley have gone up again.
You've got it absolutely nailed on there. Ewan. Chorley have really upped the ante in this last 5 or 10 minutes, really looking to take hold. Blakeman, the outswinger. It's deep. It's met by the head of Ellis, and I think it comes off of a Scarborough head, and Horbury's done well there. Scarborough trying to break away quickly, and Horbury twice, in fact. Ellis. Oh, that's an awful challenge. What?
Referee's way play on.
It's a really lunging challenge from Pervert.
Yeah, another player Pervert today's got away with a few challenges.
Well, for me, Ewan, we heard the call from Oren to us, calling for a red. Well, surely there had to be a booking of some form, and not even a foul given.
Exactly. Well, Scarborough
Good defending from Mark Ellis. This time it's Scarborough looking to turn the screw. Out on this right side, it's Harry Green. Cuts inside, brilliant defending from Blakeman. But it will be the first corner of the night for Scarborough.
The game's opening up a bit now.
It is, and it's that kind of nervous period in the game where both teams are kind of going for it, really trying to push for it, and you know, the pressure could yet tell for either side. It's hanging in the balance. It could end 2-2. It could easily end up 3-2 to either side. Corner comes in, swinging, head in, over. It's a really big chance, that. Head in his hands. Just have a look. I think it's Will Thornton, Ewan. I think. Golden opportunity. Is it Thornton? No, it's the 17. It is Will Thornton. Will Thornton, big chance, that.
Green's got a lot of space there.
Chance here. Ball's across. It looked like it may have been offside. Bennett. Ball's across the box and it's offside.
It's offside.
And the flag's up. Stephen Walker thinks he's got his hat-trick and the flag is up. The flag's up straight away. No hesitation from the linesman.
As we said, it was good play though, that, particularly by Green on this right-hand side.
Just open Chorley up a little bit. It was that ball that just slips through, but again, no hesitation from the linesman there. And Chorley breathed a sigh of relief, a big one, because Stephen Walker thought he had his hat-trick. On the line again, Scarborough into Bennett, chests it down, good kick away from Harvey Smith. Throwing the ball over the top. Now maybe a chance for Chorley. Chorley heads it down to himself. Plays it out left to Hewitt. Got a bit of space here, 1v1 with Willett. Instead, takes his time, goes back towards Blakeman. He tries to give him the give and go. It's into Calverley, chests it. Tom Cardo's down inside the box twice. Not really much in that ball then. Hewitt. Will be a Scarborough throw. So Ewan, game really on a knife edge here. Back and forth, to in and fro in from each end.
But you feel like either team could get a goal here.
It may well do, but it certainly doesn't feel like at the moment that it is going to finish 2 apiece. Good play that from Chorley again. He's clearly offside, but
Green's in.
That's
a great
and
challenge.
that's unbelievable defending by, I think it's George Horbury. That is
yeah.
outrageous defending. That is unbelievable defending from George Horbury. It looked clear that he was offside.
It's one of the better tackles you'll see, that. It's now Purvis got an opportunity to put a corner in for Scarborough. And it goes.
It comes the corner. It's a good one. It's a good header away from Sampson. Clark's on the edge of the box. Chorley puts a foot in. Bennett tries to turn Blakeman, using his body. Good foot in from Blake's.
Challenged
That time
by
Ellis.
Bennett's gone
and
down.
Mark Ellis having a word with Richie Bennett, telling him exactly what he thought about that, because it looked clear to me that Bennett was trying to win something that's nowhere near there. And Ellis, probably a bit of adrenaline there, just puts his foot through that. Catch your breath, Ewan.
Spicing up a bit.
It's getting a bit tasty here at the Grand Store Victory Park Stadium, where it remains Chorley 2, Scarborough 2, 77 minutes played. Blakeman's got the ball down. Over to Henley. Bedford, a man down, have made it 3-1 against Telford. And Marine also 3-1 up away at Merthyr. Radcliffe have levelled it up against Worksop Town, while Macclesfield are in front now at Southport. Or Kings Lynn 4-0 away at Spennymoor. What a result for them this evening as things stand. Bennett battling away with Smith at the feet of Mark Ellis, who tries to play the long ball across towards Hewitt, but not quite there. Blakeman this time does find Hewitt, who's out on the left. Harry Green, another sub, is trying to get in there on him. Hewitt tries to play it to Carr, but didn't give him much leg room. The linesman, didn't put his flag up again there, and you just wonder.
Oh, there was a good flick on though to Hewitt.
Hewitt, 2 players on him, still going. Hewitt driving through the centre, keeps going. He's just caught. It's a really bad challenge there from the 28. That is Jake Hull, and it's a free kick to Chorley. Hull booked. Brilliant mazy run from Craig Hewitt. Chorley have got a free kick.
It's really good direct running there from Craig Hewitt. As I say, he's been the danger man since he's come on. Blakeman again here over another free kick.
Blakeman territory again. Ole, ole, what do we say?
Slightly further out this one than the first half. But I think he'll fancy himself.
Well, Ryan Whitley will be quaking in his boots after that first one. Certainly. 79 minutes gone here.
Just the 4 this time in the wall for Scarborough.
Sure. As you say, less in the wall now, probably because of distance. Blakeman is definitely going to go for goal. That's for sure. Probably a little bit central. You just don't know what Adam Blakeman's got up his sleeve. Callum Jones blows his whistle. Up steps Adam Blakeman, goes for goal. It's dipping again, and it's a little bit too much on it, and over the top it goes. Ten minutes to go, Ewan. Plus stoppages, of course.
Still a very, very even game, this.
It really is, and it just you still have a feeling that there's something still left in this for either team. Chorley probably just looking the more likely. The referee's giving a free kick.
Sampson.
Scarborough fans find the funny side of that. So Whitley to take the free kick. Over it comes. Headed up in the air. Green's got it, heads it himself. Still flicked on by Walker towards Bennett. Ellich looks like he was caught. Still going, Calverley and Pervert. Good to have you with us, Matt. Can't wait to see you on Saturday as we go to Hereford and Harry Green. It's a chance for him. Tscherewik plays it to Sampson nicely, chests it down and can't get the contact, Sampo. Kings Lynn Town have made it 5. It's Spennymoor Town 0. Kings Lynn Town 5. Kidderminster Harriers have got an equaliser. Alex Penny with that one. Oxford City, what could be a valuable point.
Wasn't down again by Warren Clark.
Another change. 2 changes, in fact, for Scarborough. Rio Allen and Lewis Maloney. Stephen Walker, 2 goals for him tonight. Probably been, for me, Scarborough's best player. Really impressed with him.
Himself about well.
Rio Allen scored 30-plus goals for Hallam. Levels below. It's a real handful up front. So Whitley, plays continue. Plays it long again. First little chance there, and Tom Walker's going to come on. And Chorley, what will actually be his competitive debut for the club. Walks is going to get 6, 7 minutes, 6 minutes plus added time. Call it 10, give or take. In a way, I just feel like, I don't know about you, but the last maybe 5 or 10 minutes, surely they look to have sprung into life, but kind of died off a little bit. Maybe a feeling of tiredness in those legs a little bit.
Yeah, there was a really good spell in the game, probably about 10-15 minutes ago, but it just seems to fizzled out just a bit. Hopefully Tom Walker can bring a bit more energy.
So, Tom Walker, on he comes, and he comes on in place of Jack Sampson. So interesting to see what goes on here. What's the change? Does Walker go up front? Here comes Tom Walker.
Good header by Mark Ellis.
It is looking like Walker's going to sort of play wide right and maybe Hewitt and Carr up front. Looking to see what sort of shape we're playing in here because Warren Clarkson, Warren in the 10. Headed up by Mark Ellis. Adam Blakeman awarded the man of the match by the Chorley SE Community Foundation. Rio Allen.
Wins a corner.
Not like he caught him there, but
There's a corner. Scarborough have looked a threat from these corners as well.
corner to Scarborough. No idea yet of... ...87 minutes gone. Corner comes in into this swinger. It's dangerous. It's headed off the crossbar. It's still alive. Headed off the line.
And there's a foul.
South Shields have taken the lead away at Alfreton Town in the 90th minute. Should we play a game of is it Paul Blackett or Kedwin Scott? Maybe that's a new one for you, Oren. Paul Blackett or Kedwin Scott, the lethal combination up front. I'm not sure, but the South Shields Twitter has gone absolutely balmy. Here remains 2 apiece. Both teams, it's fair to say, you are not content to sit and go for the draw. They both want the 3rd goal.
Definitely. And I do feel like there's still a 3rd goal waiting. Some cars broken free with it on the right
TC
side.
over on the right goes and finds Tom Walker, his first actual real touch of the ball. He crosses, it's dangerous. It's up towards Warren Clark. Blakeman, a really good ball across to Craig Hewitt. Crosses dangerously, headed up and just over, but it's a corner. Corner. '89th minute of the game. Still remains Chorley 2, Scarborough Athletic 2. Kedwin Scott, it was who got the goal, or and I win this one. 89th minute of the game. What a goal would do here. at that Duke Street end, absolutely packed out tonight. In it comes, it's deep, it's flicked on by Ellis, it's to the back post, Walker hits it. It's in the back of the net.
But it's given us a foul.
But he's given a foul. And Whitley's taking it quickly.
Stewart again here, out wide. Good play by Hewitt.
In it goes. It's still alive. Quick, Hewitt. Looks like a big shot for a
Good
handball.
points for handball. It's cleared by Willechi though. Oh, it's good skill. Oh, it's giving us a high foot. I'll tell you what. If that goes against Chorley, I think the fans around us would be absolutely fuming.
And South Shields added insult to injury. Have now added a second. And this time it is Paul Blackett. So it's them two again. Blakeman. Can he get this one right? Whitley doesn't come. It's headed. Looks like there might be an elbow in there. Now it goes down inside the box. Another shot for a penalty waved away. Warren Clark has to be alerted now. Scarborough going up the other end looking to try and get something green.
It's well defended.
Horbury again, absolutely
Horbury.
Everywhere. Finds Calverley. On the break, he's caught on that. Oh. A yellow card given to the number 4, Lewis Maloney. I didn't catch. Oh, there we go. The ball is about to come up. AFC File down 3-1 up against Darlington. 3 minutes added on.
Blakeman hits it long.
It's ended up in the end. Tom Walker's there. Can he get the touchdown? He goes, crosses it. It's looping. Whitley doesn't commit. It's headed back towards if Hewitt can keep it in. He can. He's left it, and he's left it for a corner for good reason. A roar behind the Duke Street stand, Ewan.
It's taken short to Blakeman by Hewitt.
Hewitt driving towards goal. He's going to go for goal, isn't he?
That's
a shot. Block. It's into a body and it's close.
And there's a foot race on here with Green and Henley. Does well, but Henley's done well there to recover, and Hewitt gives it back to Ewan. Foul on
and again,
Tom
Carr winning another foul. There's been a lot of fouls in this game. I really do wish actually that Oren or somebody would have been counting the fouls in this, because it's given an awful lot of fouls in this game, Ewan. It has to be said.
Yeah, they have broken up the play a bit. Blakeman goes out wide to Hewitt, and referee's not blowing his whistle, so he's going to have to retake it.
He's not allowed him to take that one quickly. So again, Blake, lofted delivery, deep back post. Ellis is up. Walker's then in. Walker allowed to continue. Maloney, ball one back by Horbury. Dinked it in towards the back post, headed away. Only as far as Blakes, he takes it first time back to Hewitt. Hewitt finds Blakes in the box. Tom Carr's there, touches inside, headed away. Still alive, Hewitt. Just on the edge of the boxing. Calverley goes for. That's it. Referee's blown up. And that will be the end of a thrilling game. Both managers sharing a few words, a few smiles. I think they both realised that's a game that couldn't be separated in terms of the two teams. But a really entertaining contest, it had to be said. I think maybe all told, probably 2-2 was a fair result. Blakeman again awarded the man of the match. 1,020 attendance. But again, Chorley maintained their unbeaten record in National League North after the first 3 games of the season. And as things stand, Chorley third and South Shields the only team to have won all 3 games. So every credit to Ian Watson's side. But that's it from me, Pete, and that's it from you. And we'll be back this weekend when the Magpies take on Hereford at Edgar Street. Thanks to everybody for listening in this evening. We really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll be back very